Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do kind of like a mixed media painting. I was sitting at my desk the other day and I was just thinking that it would be nice to kind of use some watercolor, which I know is weird because I don't normally like watercolor. It's probably one of my least favorite mediums, but I was using it the other day to kind of use it as like a base coat for my drawings, and I thought it was like a good way to get some nice full coverage without having to be really specific about where I'm putting the color down. So I just kind of sketched this out. I originally wasn't going to include me sketching this out, but I know a lot of you guys do like to see the sketching process, so I just left it in. And if you don't know, this is of Howl and Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle, which is a Ghibli movie, and it's really cute. It's more so of a love story compared to the other Ghibli movies. But yeah, this one's pretty cute. I really had to trust the process with this one because it was I don't know, it was looking a little weird at first, just because I had to build up the color when normally I work with markers, so I just kind of just blotch that color on, and I am building up as like I'm already building it up in the beginning, whereas with this I have to start light and then get darker and then it starts to look better. So it was really hard just doing this, and I almost gave up on it a little bit because it wasn't necessarily turning out the way I wanted to, but I stuck it out in the end, and I think that was for the best because it actually came out pretty cute. So I'm pretty happy with it. The watercolor that I'm using, this is just like a custom palette that I made. I got the palette from Walmart. It was just an empty palette for like $5, I think, and then I think I put in some Reeves watercolor and then some Arteza gouache in there, and that is what I was using. And then I used this water pen that I found. I used to not be a big fan of these, but I actually kind of like them now because I don't have to keep dipping a paintbrush into water. I think that's really nice and convenient to not to have to be able to do that every single time. So yeah, I'm just in here putting in the base colors, and at this point I did notice that the paper was buckling a bit, so I had to clip it down with my little binder clips, and I got these binder clips from Target, and I really like them. They're really cute. They have like little smiley faces on them, and they came in like different sizes and different colors, and I like them a lot. They're really cute. I got them in like the back to school section. And towards like the back of Target, that's normally where it's at. So I thought those were cute, and I got them for my sketchbook, so I thought it was nice. And yeah, so I'm just like laying down the color here, and yeah, this was, I don't know, this was hard for me. I definitely wasn't prepared because I remember I was like frantically looking for my Sakura microns to outline this because I know that they are waterproof, and I was like, well, that's the only waterproof pen, like outlining pen that I have, so I had to kind of look around for that. But yeah, you just see me kind of trying to build up the color here, and I don't know, it was just very different, you know, like watercoloring and using markers, alcohol-based markers, are very different, but I think both have their own charms to them. I know my friend, she used to use watercolor a lot, and she would just do like a lot of basic washes and like let them dry, and like in between one drying she would do like another painting, and she said she could work on multiple things at once because she was just allowing them to dry, and then while one was drying she was working on another one in the meantime, which I think is nice. Like, it's good to be able to work on multiple things at once, but also I'm very impatient, so paint for me is I don't know. It's a pain for me. My favorite paint is acrylic paint, and I also like gouache a lot. But for some reason, watercolor has always been really hard for me. Like, I don't know what it is. It just kind of like, it makes my brain warp. Like, I don't necessarily understand how to use it efficiently. And it's probably my least favorite medium next to pastels. So, yeah, it's definitely hard to use for me, but I've been wanting to use different things, so I just decided I was going to use it. And yeah, it actually came out pretty cute. So the base colors were watercolor, and then you see me bust out the Arteza gouache here, and I used that for Sophie's hat that you'll see in a second, and I also used it a little bit for the shadows of the skin. And yeah, that hat color was perfect. I found like the perfect Arteza gouache color for it. I believe it was the yellow ochre. I really love that color. I use it a lot. I always have it out on my desk or just somewhere within reach. I really like it. But yeah, this was very much a mixed media painting. I originally was just going to have it be watercolor, but then I realized that just using watercolor, it's really hard to build up colors, and yeah, it's not my specialty. So I do go in here with the gouache, and I also do go on top with some Arteza colored pencils, and I actually really like the Arteza colored pencils that I have. They were gifted to me by my mother-in-law, and they're really nice. They're the expert ones. They're called Arteza Expert colored pencils, these ones right here, and there's 3 layers of them, and I really like them. I've tried to look for them online, but I can't find them anymore, so I feel like these are discontinued, so I don't know when they're going to restock them, or if they're ever going to restock them, but I really like them. They're one of my favorite colored pencils to use, especially like on top of other mediums. They work really well. And this drawing was inspired mostly because my fiance is gone for the weekend and I missed him, so I guess I'm a little bit lovesick and I wanted to draw something lovey-dovey, so I drew Howl and Sophie. And it's really cute. I like that they have like a good happy ending, because a lot of times in Ghibli films you'll notice that the pairings for the movies, like, they don't necessarily always all get a happy ending, so I'm happy that these two did. So yeah, it was really cute, and I sent it to him and he was like, "Oh, is that Howl?" I'm like, "Yes, it's Howl." And I was happy he recognized them, so that made me happy that I at least captured them a little bit to the point where people can recognize them. And I had to darken up Howl's hair a lot because obviously the watercolor wasn't cutting it. So I do use the Arteza colored pencil to darken that up. And yeah, the focal point in this drawing is mostly Sophie. She takes up most of the frame. And I kind of wanted it to be that because, I mean, as much as the movie is about Howl, it is also about Sophie. Like, I feel like she's more so the main character, and I feel like a lot of girls can identify with her. She's very self-conscious about her looks and whatnot, and I feel like that's very relatable. I feel like every girl feels like that at some point, whether if they like to admit it or not. But yeah, I really like the way this came out. It's really cute, and if you haven't seen the movie, you should watch it. It's cute, and there's a reason why Sophie's hair is gray, but I'm not going to give a bunch of spoilers because I don't want to. I don't think that's fair to everybody else. But I do go in here, and I really wanted the dress to be yellow, and I went over it multiple times with a bunch of yellows to kind of make it as yellow as I could. And when I add the highlights here, that is where everything kind of came to life. That's my favorite part about any drawing, is adding the highlights. It really just brings everything together and it makes it more lively, and it kind of enhances all the other colors around it. So I really like the way it came out. It was really cute. And I do go in here and add the clouds in, and originally I was debating if I should or not because I wasn't sure if I had enough room to add the clouds in, because I know like it's a small it's a small sketchbook. It's the Moleskine watercolor sketchbook. It's actually called the watercolor album if you look it up on Amazon, and I ended up using that thick washi tape as the border, so my frame was even smaller. But I did go in here with this little sponge and I added some clouds in there, and I was actually really pleased with it. It actually looks really cute. It looks a lot better in real life. I feel like every time I take a video or a picture of something that I've done, it doesn't do it justice. Like, everything in real life looks so much better, and it just, I don't know. I think it really made it come to life here, and I really like it. It looks really cute. I did have to go back in and fix quite a few things after the clouds were added, because it did go a little over some of my lines, but that's okay. I had a small canvas to work with, so I was fine with making touch-ups here and there, so it wasn't a big deal for me. And then at some point I had to adjust my little clips and take them off because they were in my way. Yeah, I also wanted to say thank you for the love on the last video. Everyone like seemed to like it, which was really nice. And then the I did see that the retention on there was pretty long, so that means you guys are enjoying at least the art, or maybe me talking through it. I know I like videos where people are talking through it. I don't know. I feel like if there's no commentary, I don't want to watch it. I know that's bad, but I really like when people talk like about their process or about their art. So I wanted to say thank you for that. And I had fun with this. I'm really happy it turned out well, because I almost scrapped it, but I did hang in there, and it actually turned out very cute. And I'm just going in with the Sakura microns again to kind of darken my lines a bit. And I did notice that it was starting to get clogged, I think from the colored pencil, which is waxy, and then also from the paint, which is very kind of opaque, and I could definitely see it destroying the nib. And I'm so sorry if you hear freaking sirens, because I swear every single time I go to film, the sirens and the ambulances, everybody just wants to just take to the streets. I don't know what it is. It's every time I film. But yeah, anyway, sorry for that. And I hope you like this drawing, and I hope you like this video. I will upload this on my Instagram at some point, but for right now I'm uploading my Winx Club series, so if you want to check that out, Instagram's always linked down below. Same username as I am here, and I love the paint peel. It looks so nice. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!